Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of News Bulletin. In the headlines today, 816th mass contact exercise held. A session on gas safety organized at RSP. And Open School Football Tournament 2018 held at RSP. Now the news in detail. The 816th mass contact exercise on the topic Planning for Turnaround and Transformation by Galvanizing Inner Strength was held at Gopabandhu Auditorium on 10th October. Mr. R.N. Nayak, GM C&IT, chaired the session. Mr. Biswajit Patnaik, GM Coke Ovens and Cold Chemical, was also present on the dais. Many senior officers and cross-section of employees from different units of RSP participated in the session. Mr. Nayak in his address said, through innovation and creative thinking, we can produce quality products which are key to the profitability. We need to think differently to sustain in the competitive market. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Patnaik said, although we are on the path of profitability in the current financial year, still we have to improve our performance to surpass our profit targets. Speaking about adoption of safe work practices, he said that everyone should follow the safety guideline to avoid any untoward incidents. At the outset, a video featuring an address of Mr. Ashwini Kumar, CEO RSP, on the occasion of annual performance review was screened. This was followed by an AV message of Mr. Ashwini Kumar on Sail Uday initiatives of RSP, a short video film, Roads That Say Yes to Plastics, and 2 short videos on safety. 2 minutes silence was also observed to pay respect to the victims of the incident that took place in Bhilai Steel Plant on 9th October. Mrs. Barkha Sharma, OCT Power Distribution, and Mr. Anil Malik, Senior Operative CRM, elaborated on various aspects of the functioning of the plant and township and the intervention and status of employees' suggestions. A section titled Media Showcase, compiled by PR Department, covering the stories published in the media during the month of September 2018 regarding the various successful endeavors of RSP, was also presented. Dr. Deepa Lavangare, Senior Consultant Public Health, made an presentation on Swachh Bharat Mission, where she elaborated different new rules pertaining to solid waste, plastic waste, e-waste, construction and demolition waste, and hazardous and other waste. Later, during the interaction session, employees gave suggestions pertaining to production, productivity, maintenance and safety issues. Mrs. Rajlakshmi Acharya, Senior Instructor HRD, coordinated the session, which ended with Sankalp, a pledge-taking ceremony. A session on gas safety was organized at HRDC on 9th and 10th October to strengthen the safe working practices within the plant. In all, 20 employees in the level S1 to S11 from different departments of RSP attended the program. The 2-day session dealt with industrial hazards, gas hazards, dealing with inspection, maintenance, care for prevention of leakages of such gases, premature failure of any pipelines, periodic health checkup of gas pipeline, steam pipeline and underground pipelines, and safety precaution while working at height in gas-prone area. It also covered procedures pertaining to lighting up and shutting down of furnaces, fuel gas generation, distribution and cleaning methods, gas safety instruments and their use. A practical session with gas safety appliances was also held for better familiarization and handling. The sessions were conducted by the team of members from Energy Management Department. It was coordinated by Mr. S.K. Acharya, Manager EMD, and Mr. L. Marandi, Assistant Manager HRD. The Rourkela Steel Plant Open School Football Tournament was organized by the Sports Cell of Rourkela Steel Plant from 3rd to 8th October. Mr. M.K.L. Chand, GM F&A, graced the concluding function as chief guest and presented trophies to the winning teams. Also present were Mr. Hiralal Mahapatra, DGM PH and SW, other senior officers and staff, representatives of schools and sports lovers. In the girls' finals, Railway Mixed High School Bandamunda girls team won the trophy by beating Deepika English Medium School. In the junior boys category, Hamirpur Boys High School became the winners, defeating D'Souza High School. In senior group of boys, team from Ispat English Medium School Sector 20 emerged as champions after beating St. Paul's School. At the outset, Mr. Avinash Khatua, Manager Sports, welcomed the gathering. Mr. E.A. Siddiqui, Senior Field Executive Assistant and Boxing Coach, anchored the program. At the end of the ceremony, Mr. Chand, the chief guest of the event, lowered the sports flag and declared the tournament closed. It may be noted that in all, 23 teams from different schools of the township participated in the event, of which 12 teams were in boys senior category, 9 in boys junior category, and 3 teams were in girls category. That's all in this edition of Rourkela News. Namaskar.